The love right here on the Brightside. Good morning to you. Now, I don't know where love is, but I know where the wrinkles will not be here.
No, don't say
studio.
that. The love is right next to me in the form of Dr. Lynette Yap.
Oh, that is for
wants
sure.
to show your wrinkles some love. Like
By
getting rid of
banishing them.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, everyone. And also, welcome back, Dr. Lynette. Yes. Oh, Sila. So happy to welcome her. I forget to switch on the mic. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Alrighty, so for today, you're going to tell us how we can deal with wrinkles. Everyone would experience it. I don't think there's anyone who doesn't get any wrinkles. That person is not real, obviously.
Barbie, man, come on.
So are wrinkles solely a result of aging? I mean, what are the causes of wrinkles? Like
There
weight
are
loss? Does
so
that cause
many
it?
causes of wrinkles.
Really?
Honestly.
Oh.
So we have like internal and external causes of wrinkles. So internally is our genetics and the fact that as we grow older, we lose our collagen, lose the elastin, and we also get more and more dry. That makes the wrinkles become more obvious. And then external wise, there's the UV rays from the sun, smoking, all the pollutants in the air, and also moving our face too much. So all the facial expressions.
Yeah, I frown a lot, even when I'm not angry. I'm not upset, right? I'm just thinking and I'm frowning.
Yes.
So it's caused like a very deep groove between my eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's
Call
like
it the
can collect
correct-
water,
I get
when it rains.
No, it channels the water towards your mouth and you drink it up.
It's
But yeah,
pretty
I know what you
intense.
mean. I
Yeah.
also get that because I'm trying to concentrate and then my forehead wrinkles up.
Yeah, and
then
so people are like, "Why are you
so
angry?"
Yeah, there you
I'm like,
go.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm processing stuff, man.
Yeah, but like smiling uses less muscles. So actually you have less wrinkles if you smile.
Oh, really?
Rather than frowning.
Yeah,
That is a
which is
nice point. Very nice
nice
point.
It's not fair. I'm looking at Dr. Lynette. She's wrinkle free.
Because she's so smiley.
Goodness gracious. Okay, right. Now, you want to get the advice from her because she is wrinkle free, okay? Hey, so do wrinkles affect men and women differently, Dr. Lynette?
It affects everyone differently because everyone has their own facial expressions and everyone has their own genetics, and not everyone wears their sunblock.
Oh, that's frowned upon, right? That's the number one
Yeah.
thing we can do for ourselves, right? That can do a
Correct.
lot for our skin. Wear sunblock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And not
slap it
smoke.
on. We
Not
are
smoke.
and not smoke. Oh.
How can smoking actually contribute to the wrinkles?
So then basically it causes like the oxidants on our face to radicalize, and then basically what happens is it actually causes the the skin to become drier and saggier, and then you get your wrinkles.
Okay. So there's a whole chapter on smokers' wrinkles, I presume.
Yeah, but what if I'm cooking? Cooking also got smoke.
No, that one's different.
Okay.
You're trying to get out of cooking, aren't you, Carol? I know what you're trying to do
No,
here.
it's hard for you.
But you can eat it lah, so that's okay.
Just eat
yeah,
it.
and it makes you smile, so it's good. All right, we're gonna head on to our Facebook Live at facebook.com/1FM913. There, we're gonna ask Dr. Lynette how and when should we start dealing with wrinkles. So come and join us and join in the conversation. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live. And we also have Dr. Lynette Yap of NYX Maple Clinic, special interest in dermatology and aesthetics, trained in London. She is part of the amazing team over at NYX Professional, and you can find out more over at nyxpro.com.
She is a pro in keeping the wrinkles at bay. Look at her.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Hey,
wow.
among other things, it's like her face, right? The skin is so like
Doing,
doing,
doing.
doing, doing, and it's like luminescence
The
that
cute,
it just
cute
lights
texture.
up the whole studio. Who needs lights? You
so
know what I
peachy.
mean?
So, Dr. Lynette, how should we be dealing with wrinkles? Is it more of a preventative measure or treating the problem where we see it? Or is there any way to reverse wrinkles? Is there a magic eraser you can give us?
Obviously, the most important thing is to prevent the wrinkles. So actually having a healthy lifestyle really does help you to prevent the wrinkles. If you drink more water, hydration helps. Put on moisturizer. When you put in your sunblock, when you don't smoke, all of that actually really helps to prevent wrinkles. But the magic eraser, there are two kinds. If you're really looking at something that's non-invasive, vitamin A, which is the retinoid family, that actually helps to make collagen for you, and it does help to reverse the wrinkles a little bit.
Okay.
At what point should you be using the retinol products? We see a lot of over-the-counter stuff. So are all of them created equal? What should we be looking for?
They're not all created equal. There are so many different kinds of retinoids. Retinoids is a whole family of medication.
Right.
Yeah,
Different
so
strengths.
there's the prescription strengths, and then there is the non-prescription strengths that you can get over the counter. You can start anytime.
Oh,
Because normally we start it for like teenagers who have acne as well, because
Right.
it actually helps for acne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I
they're
always
getting-
say you start when you start for your acne, and you end up having nicer skin in the future.
wow.
My skin doctor didn't tell me that back then.
Oh.
But she's now my skin doctor. So, oh, that's really interesting. I didn't know that. So, can I ask this? So, we should start. It's more you are adopting the more preventative approach to everything when it comes to wrinkles.
Yeah. So I always say that whatever it is, no matter what you do, it's best to prevent the wrinkles than treat the wrinkles at the end of the day.
That makes a lot of sense. So,
Yeah.
when should we really start dealing with it? I mean, as a teenager, once you're given the retinol A, start then.
Yes, you can.
Really?
And always do the sunblock. You can start your sunblock at as low as 2 years old. You can start your
Whoa, 2 years old.
Oh my
Goodness.
I was relying on my kids having, they can rejuvenate and heal fast like Wolverine, right?
I know, but I use it once a week. I'm really quite proud of myself. You know what I mean? Well done, Carol. You remembered sunscreen. Look at you.
That's hilarious. Okay, so just, you would say start as early as possible,
sunblock.
right?
With regards to the sunblock, because it also helps with preventing skin cancer.
That's true though. So that one skincare product can do so much. And I guess, by the time you see the wrinkle, it's like too late, right? It's going to be hard to reverse it.
What should we be looking out for in over-the-counter wrinkle cream or
There are
treatment?
so many things to
Yeah.
look out for. I think it's just a whole plethora of things. They have the retinoids now, they have the vitamin C, the different kinds of acids, the peptides. But all these things, they do have the effect of drying out your skin. So depending on your skin type, you can choose whichever one that actually suits your skin type. Don't just put every single thing on your face.
Is there like a percentage of something that you want to look out for? Or a key ingredient?
So it's different for everybody, because if you are sensitive, you need to start at a lower percentage and slowly work up to it. So like when I say vitamin C, usually vitamin C at 15%, it's when it helps with the wrinkles. But not everyone can start at 15%. You can start at 5% first, and you slowly go up.
build up.
Yeah.
I see Carol is taking down notes.
Vitamin C 15%. That's what I must look out for. Hopefully it comes with 15% discount as well.
Hopefully.
50%. And they're like, what? The higher the percentage, the more the discount? Wait. Something's not going right here. Okay, so we are going to head back in just a bit. We're going to take a few more questions and chat a little bit more about dealing with wrinkles. Actually, I want to ask you this, Dr. Lynette. You know it's coming, right? When it comes to wrinkles, I mean, I've done the treatment myself. Botox.
There's so much to talk about Botox.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
is it a good way of dealing with wrinkles, would you say?
It's a good way of dealing with wrinkles in a way that it helps to keep your face in place, because like I said, when we have the facial expressions, it makes your wrinkles, makes it more easy to have wrinkles. So then the Botox keeps it in place so you don't have the wrinkles.
But I wouldn't want my face down in my nether regions, It's
What's-
like, that would be rather unfortunate.
This is hilarious.
Keep it in place.
Okay, so
Keep your face in place,
yeah, keep your face in place.
No
I mean,
expression.
that is the catchphrase for today. Keep your face in place.
Over the doctor's sign. Your motto.
Oh, sorry.
My chair.
But you know how it is. Some lines on one person's face, your smile lines, it's all part of your expressiveness, right? Do
Yeah.
people come in and they're like, no, I want to keep this line and all that, or they want to get rid of all those lines of expression.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, you might want to reconsider that because it adds to your personality.
Correct. So we have two different kinds of wrinkles. We have the static wrinkles, which is there when you don't make any expressions, you still have your crow's feet, and then you have the dynamic wrinkles that comes on when you're moving, having expressions and everything. So Normally, I do it for the static wrinkles. I try not to change the dynamic wrinkles so much because you might just look like you have
Barbie.
absolutely no expression for the rest of the day.
So you do try to encourage, like you point out the differences between these two camps of wrinkles, and you tell them like, hey, you know, are you sure you want to go?
Yeah, but some people really do ask for the Barbie look though.
Is that more so now after the Barbie movie came out?
Yes.
Really?
They're like one more, like, to be smoothened out a little bit more.
Seriously? Oh goodness. So, but that is different kinds of treatments, right? It's also about your skin texture and all this.
Correct. So there's a lot to go in there.
Okay.
Dr. Lynette, I want to show you a picture of Victoria Beckham. Can you tell me what kind of work she's done?
Oh Lord.
Oh no.
Okay, this one.
No, that one would need a whole interview.
Yeah, and there's also the plastic surgeons that need to come in.
Oh Lord.
She just looks the same.
She does, she
Yeah,
does.
she has
But
not
she
aged.
also works very hard in taking care of herself. Besides the procedures, I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
I know
every
that she's
day.
really strict. Yeah, right? I have this though, collagen. The ones that people can consume, the powder that you can add to your drinks.
Yeah.
How effective is that?
It's still being researched.
Uh-huh.
Because there is only so much that you can take and then it gets absorbed and goes to the skin.
That's right.
Yeah, so there are two camps. One camp that says completely doesn't work at all.
Uh-huh.
And there's a camp that says there is a chance that it might work.
Okay. That's very interesting. We are going to share that with everyone. We're going to head back on air to 1FM 91.3 and carry on this discussion about dealing with wrinkles. Come and join us there.
Third Eye Blind and Semi-Charmed live here on 1FM 91.3. Question is, do they have wrinkles around their third eye?
I'm sure they do. I am sure of it.
Dr. Lynette to the rescue. We are chatting with
Where
Dr.
is
Lynette
that
Yap.
eye first?
Wow, she's picky, huh?
No, she's already figuring out how to help them.
I see. So Dr. Lynette is from NYX Professional. You can find out more at nyxpro.com or, stalk her IG at Dr. Lynette Yap. In to talk about how we can treat or deal with wrinkles this morning.
Yeah.
And early on, we just want to share a little snippet of what happened on our Facebook Live. Really great discussion. We touched on how and when we should start with dealing with wrinkles. I would suggest catch the replay. The video will be up on our Facebook Live. Get all the information you need. For example, I asked about how collagen powders, all those supplements, do they really work? The answer is in the video. Go and check it out. We have ingredients, that are in the anti-wrinkle creams.
Yeah, so what should we be looking out for, Dr. Lynette, when we buy these anti-wrinkle creams? Key ingredients, because there are so many, dime a dozen. Yeah.
So number one, actually the most important thing is moisturize. Because the drier you are, the more obvious the wrinkles is. You moisturize, it plumps up the wrinkles actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the basic.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have things that help with the wrinkles like vitamin C, you have your retinoids, you have your peptides, you have the exfoliating acid, so like glycolic acid that helps as well. Yeah.
So when it comes to like the wrinkle, right, anti-wrinkle, all these ingredients you mentioned, they either like plump up and like reduce the appearance of the wrinkle, or do they exfoliate it
Some
away?
exfoliate and then try and induce the production of collagen.
Ooh.
Yeah, because after 25, you lose 1% of your collagen every single year.
Why? Why? Who said that you could take away my collagen at 1%? You know what I mean?
I was watching a video of a girl who's 20 and said, I'm already looking old. Yeah. My ideal, skin condition was 18 and now I'm just old. And she started Botox and etc. Just doing
Sure.
stuff to her face. The
wow,
world
that's
is
very
changing.
early.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's also due to genetics, right? And I
Yeah.
guess, your ethnicity as well. Asian women do age better, right, than Caucasian women?
It's okay, mainly because we are very scared of the sun. And have you seen an Asian woman on the beach whereby they wear the
big
entire
hat,
mask?
the visor.
No, they have the one that the entire mask whereby you only show your eyes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, actually. They look like they're doing some kind of surgery, or it's like a COVID mask or something.
Correct.
Face shield.
We are so scared of the sun, so less UV rays less wrinkles in the future.
You know, we talk about like wrinkles on the face, but we're going to jump back on our Facebook Live. Let's talk about wrinkles elsewhere in the body. Should we be concerned? Let's find out more. Join us on facebook.com/1FM913. Hey everybody, back on Facebook Live, and remember the interview with Dr. Lynette. All this will be available as a podcast that you can access with our audio app. So yeah, Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
You're concerned? Why?
Because now, Dr. Lynette, do you treat wrinkles
Yes,
on places
on a
other than
daily
the face?
basis.
Yeah.
Really? Places where the sun don't shine?
Oh
Neck.
Lord. Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
So
yeah.
usually it's face, neck, the back of the hand.
What?
Ah, which are like areas of concern when it comes
Yes.
to wrinkles.
Because
okay.
it's obvious to see your age from the back of your
I
hand.
did not know you could do that.
Yeah, so I actually put sunblock on the back of my hand every single day.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
gonna start doing that.
goodness.
Okay.
The only reason why I moisturize on my hands is because there's extra, so I gotta get rid of it.
Hey, girl, it's not just moisturizing. Sunblock. Sunblock. Okay. So how you gonna drive this way instead? You know, you hold the steering wheel like
I
that.
see those ladies, they drive with the
The
sleeves.
sleeves, yes, with the sleeves.
Does that work?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So I think there is a picture online whereby this truck driver, basically she just driven for about 45 years, and you can see visibly the right side of the face, whereby it's next to the window, looks so much older than the left side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think I've seen like comparisons like that. Like golfers, you know, like golf instructors, their back, right, because of all the sun damage,
Yeah.
is super like wrinkled and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know. Okay, okay. So sunblock first and foremost in preventing
Cheapest
wrinkles.
way of dealing with wrinkles.
Oh, what's
Prevention is better than cure. Yeah,
Yeah.
and cheaper as well. Hey,
Hey.
man, I'm sold. Now that you put it that way. Woohoo.
Yeah, but I never thought of like I would put sunblock on my neck. I would never think of putting on the back of my hands. How old am I? Quick.
Your hands look quite young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do housework?
That's the other thing to prevent wrinkles. Don't do housework. There you go.
You know, my husband put sunblock on his ears.
Yeah,
but that's a
You're
good
supposed
idea.
to put
Yes,
it ears
you have to.
behind your ears.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, so he
Yeah.
is doing it correctly. It's just that he
Yes.
doesn't wash it off properly. So his ears. Why is it white behind your ears? What's going on
Okay,
there?
you need to wash it off properly, that's for sure.
If not, it's another set of
I'll
problems.
be like snuggling, right? Like, what's going on here?
Well, next time you
Oily.
snuggle, and then you can get some like sunblock on your nose, and like look at you, preventing wrinkles, preventing skin cancer. Just snuggle.
Well, not my idea of upcycling, but okay.
Okay, we want to also ask, you know, is there such a thing as too much anti-wrinkle cream or treatment?
Yes, there is such a thing as too much. Because, so, like I said, everything depends on your skin type and what your skin can take. If you do way too much, in the end, you dry out your skin, because all these things, all our anti-aging ingredients, they do have the effect of drying, a little bit drying.
Which
Yeah.
is hilarious, right? Because they're supposed to be anti-aging, but in drying out the skin, that can
Like,
age it as well, right?
So you can do it too much. So like I said, always start slow and low, and then slowly, as your skin gets used to the ingredient, slowly start to increase.
Will it help if you moisturize at the same time?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Moisturizing
must,
at the
must.
same time is
Okay.
a must.
How do you feel about combining different kinds of products? Sometimes, you know, there's different brands, and then also within a brand, it's like, what do you use first?
good
Yeah,
point.
so like skin
Yeah.
layering,
Yeah.
like the different products. So
Because there's so
usually-
many. They tell you need to use all. And you're like, okay, all at the same time?
I try not to use all at the same time. I feel like that no one is able to sit down and put like 20 steps on your face every single day and night.
Just
So-
put it all in a cocktail shaker, shake it up, and slap it on. There you go.
No, you can't because the formulation is a bit different. And then if you actually mix it together, you might inactivate some of the ingredients.
So wouldn't it happen with the layering of the products?
No, so when you layer the products, it goes in and adsorbs.
So what do you
Layer by
start
layer,
with
so it's
first?
Different. The general rule of thumb is to always start with the thinnest texture first. So like the toners, then you go to the accents, the serums, the cream, the oil.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. This is a very good rule to keep check on whether you're applying it right and you're layering the products in the right manner.
So you can do like a retinol lotion, for instance, first, and then night cream. Is that correct order?
Yeah, you can.
A-star
But,
student. Ding, ding.
But, got but.
Oh,
Yeah, there's always a but. So it's not always the case. There is always an exception. So if you are very, very sensitive to retinol, sometimes I say you put it after the cream instead so that the sensitivity is not so much.
Yep.
And you can tolerate the retinol better.
Yeah, I've had I did a patch test the other day. My skin actually was like bumpy and rough from a retinol serum.
Yeah, so some people really have very sensitive skin. I even say you put it on for like 10 minutes and wash it off.
We want to take what you've just shared with us on air, so let's jump back on air as well and share that with everyone. That's I Hate Myself for Loving You, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, right here on the Brightside. Just on Facebook Live, we had such an interesting discussion because we are talking about dealing with wrinkles. And the question we asked you was, is there a chance that we might be using too much anti-wrinkle cream or doing too much treatment? And you said that, yes, that can actually happen.
Yeah, so that can actually happen. It always depends on your skin type and how sensitive your skin is. So listen to your skin and only put what the skin needs.
Or at least have your doctor, journey with your doctor who can guide you.
Yeah, that would be a lot
Because not
easier.
everyone's going to the doctor and saying, which prescribe me something. Most people are going to the pharmacist or pharmacy and buying off-the-shelf products, and then it becomes a bit overwhelming. What do I use first?
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like some people, they use the same ingredients in 10 different products. And I'm like, there's no need to do that. You just need that one ingredient in one product, which is good. And then you can use another ingredient in another product. Yeah.
And like you've been pointing out to us that anti-wrinkle products, the treatments, the creams, they all tend to be a little bit drying
Yes,
in
they
trying
all
to
tend to be a
combat
bit
the
drying.
wrinkles. So you don't want to slap on too much.
Correct.
Right? And the correct way is to build up your skin.
Build up. So always start with the lower percentage and then slowly build up.
And also the thinnest texture.
Usually we do the thinnest texture to the thickest texture.
Oh, this
But
is
there's
in layering?
Yeah, and layering the skincare, but there's so many exceptions to it. It'll be so much easier if you get someone to actually teach you how to do it.
Okay.
Looks like we have to bring her back.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
she
do.
can't run from us. We can't cut off ties.
I also wanted to ask, is it okay to mix brands?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
good
okay to mix
question.
brands. There's absolutely nothing wrong mixing brands.
Because sometimes you there's brand loyalty, or you're not sure if this brand concoction is going to, go against or not mix well with another product from a different
like
brand.
one of your cream actually poo-pooed the other cream,
Or
right?
something like that. And then my skin is going to break out. So it's fine to mix brands, okay?
It's fine to mix brands. I feel like the most important thing when buying a product is actually looking at the ingredients inside and the formulation. It's not really what the brand is or anything. You just need to know what is inside and whether it's needed for your skin in the first place.
And where's a safe way? I mean, how can we go about acquiring the knowledge about, what the ingredient is good for? What do we need? How many percentage? I wouldn't know all this, right? Sometimes when you read online, you're like, wow.
Exactly why I'm afraid to mix brands, because a certain brand might say have Edelweiss flour, and then another brand might have something else, some kind of retinol acid. It's like, can you mix the two, or is it going to be some kind of allergic reaction with my skin?
And your skin turns green.
Yeah, and you're like freaking out.
Yeah.
There's actually a really good website for this. It's called the Inky Decoder. So INCI Decoder. And it actually, you just put the product name in, and then it basically comes up with all the ingredients and actually the explanation behind each ingredient. And they'll even put like, this is a good ingredient, this might be a irritant ingredient, that kind of
useful.
thing.
Cool.
Logging on right now. We definitely have to share that with everyone. That's INCI
Decoder. Yeah.
and .com. Oh, yeah, I guess if you Google it, it'll point you to the same direction. That's
Correct.
a good place to start. Lynette, thank you so much for that. And remember, hey, keep tabs on this lady on her Instagram account, Dr. Lynette Yap, because she does share really, really great tips. All in all, like she's even sharing tips while she's on holiday. I've been spying on you. Yeah. So do follow her on Instagram. And also, if you'd like to find out more about NYX Professional, you can head on over to their website at nyxpro.com. Dr. Lynette, thank you once again. And remember, the key takeaway here is for anti-wrinkle prevention, start with sunblock.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
1FM
91.3.
Good times.
Good time.